Hi guys, happy Sunday. At least it's Sunday for me while I'm filming. I just wanted to kind of talk with you guys a little bit, just a little bit of a makeup chat and a get ready with me featuring Odens Eye, which is, like you guys probably know, my favorite indie eyeshadow brand. And so like today was the day that the mystery boxes that they have like every spring closed, and so I'm happy to report that yes, I did stay faithful to my no buy, but it was very difficult. So I thought to kind of just like share my experience with you, I would go ahead and do like a little get ready with me with my current Odens Eye products, and just kind of share a little bit about how I was able to kind of just resist the urge to consume. Yeah, so every year, I want to say for the past like 3 years, I think it is, I have purchased the Odens Eye mystery bundles. I usually get the small and the large one, and usually those are like part of my Mother's Day gift to myself from my kiddos, but you guys kind of know that, or maybe not when this video goes up, but you will find out that they were able to purchase a gift for me already. So I that kind of just also like just really locked in the mindset that I was not going to purchase today. And I just wanted to share my thoughts while I do a get ready with me. So you'll see some of the products that I currently have here as I get ready. And then yeah, I also would love to open up the dialogue to see if any of you have tried Odens Eye, and if so, what your experience was. What products you have in your collection, and if you did pick up the bundles, I'm really excited to see like the unboxings. That little mystery element of surprise is always really intriguing, so yeah, I'll definitely be there for that. But for today, let's go ahead and take a peek here at my candle of the day. This is the Somebody Loves Me from Bath and Body Works. Oh, and one of the wicks, oh gosh, got blown out. So let me just take care of that really quick. Hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. Oh dear, I think I might need to do some candle maintenance. Anyway, you guys know I haven't really been able to smell my candles, so I haven't been burning them, right? But today I am happy to report that yes, I can smell this one. It is the Marshmallow Fluff scent. And I just think it's super cute because it has like the little spring label on it. And it's like a really sweet marshmallow fluff, like that stuff that you can like put on a sandwich. That's what it smells like. So that's what I have going currently. And then, yeah, so let me go ahead and start with my face. I've already done my base products, and so, I managed to, like, run some errands. I had a field trip I did yesterday, so just kind of taking it easy today before going back to work tomorrow. And it was really fun. It was actually really nice because we did, like, an outdoor hike, and we're able to do some like gardening on the coast, and so it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to like connect with families and whatnot, and so yeah, it was a really fun day. But needless to say, you guys know I'm like probably needing to do a little bit more of that. So when I came home, I kind of just like wanted to take a nap. But oh yeah, so this is the L'Oreal Infallible. Definitely not an Odens Eye product, but it's just what I grabbed for today to put on my face. And then let's go ahead and grab a concealer. I hope my drawers are not too like noisy for you guys. Why don't we just go ahead and go with the e.l.f. I haven't pulled it in a while. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So I think this is going to be like my version of my Shop My Stash for, let's see, we're heading into May now. So, yeah, this is going to contain my palette pools because part of me resisting the urge to get new Odens Eye is, whoa, is using items I currently have in my collection instead. So this is a really good one. Drugstore, another e.l.f. product you guys know I love. Yikes. Let me get some of that off here. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so the Odens Eye mystery boxes, I want to say the small one was $45, and it is promised to have a value of at least, I think it was like $100 in value. And then the larger, and I want to say the prices have stayed relatively like pretty comparable like the last few years, so that was kind of refreshing, and you are able to use discount codes, but the larger mystery bundle is said to have, let's see, I think it was $75, and it was supposed to have like almost a $200 value. And so and it, like, this year they specified that they would be makeup only items, and so that was refreshing, because last year, if you guys kind of look in my playlist, I have my unboxing from last year, in which there were definitely jewelry items, which those of us who are makeup fiends we were kind of like thrown by that. Like, we were not exactly like very happy to have the sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I'm going for my Benefit Eyebrow Pencil here. Benefit Eyebrow Pencil. Yeah, so those of us who are really into makeup were really thrown by the fact that there were jewelry items in last year's mystery box. In fact, a lot of people got really upset. I mean, I was not thrilled to receive them, but you guys kind of know last year was my little glow up journey with acquiring some new jewelry pieces. So the timing was really good for me to get some new jewelry, because I didn't really have a whole lot. And so I was kind of like, okay, well, let's go ahead and start building my jewelry collection. And then you guys know I got into like the Sterling Forever mystery bundles, and yeah, so it was fine. I enjoyed the pieces I received. I thought they were really cute. They're kind of romantic and whimsical, but kind of edgy, rockerish at the same time. And so one of them was like an ear cuff. Those are items I don't have up here with me while I'm filming. I managed to gather most of my other items here, so except for those. But let's see, let's go with yeah, I don't have any Odens Eye blush, so I will get a blush picked out for today. Let's go with like a nice little springy shade. I'm gonna go with this MAC. Actually, no, because I'm looking at my Odens Eye products, and that's not gonna match. Let's go with this Anastasia Trio. We're gonna do some peaches, and you'll see in a minute why we're doing peaches. So yeah, so where was I? Let's go ahead and grab, here's one of my items that I received in the mystery bundle. This is the Odens Eye Blush Brush. Right here. I'm just gonna go into, this is the blush I just chose. It's a trio of peaches, and so I'm just gonna kind of dab into all of them and hope for the best. kind of blend them in, kind of like a fun little springy look. Just a little bit of color while I'm filming, so you guys can like see me. I'm here. Yeah, but anyway, there was like quite a bit of discussion in the unboxing videos and in the comments on social media when people were doing their unboxings. They were saying that, oh my gosh, where did this jewelry come from? I really thought this was a makeup box, and they felt kind of like just misled. I think next I'm gonna go for the Odens Eye Lippy, and this is in Water Lily, which is kind of funny because this is like an orangey shade, like a peachy shade. Look at the packaging. That's one of the things I love about Odens Eye. I'll be quiet and talk for a bit. It's kind of funny because sometimes the shades, yeah, this one's actually okay. Sometimes the shades with Odens Eye, I've noticed, like, they might be, like, named, or maybe the labels, I don't know, but I tried to figure it out once, and I can't remember what I finally decided, but sometimes, like for instance, this is called Water Lily, but there's, like, this one here, no, I think it was this other one I'm going to show you, it's called Apricot Girl. And it's more of like a peachy. This is more of a peachy than the Apricot Girl. And if you guys like are familiar with apricots, they're like peachy. So it's kind of interesting to me how sometimes the names don't necessarily match up with the product that's in, or at least my perception of the shades that are in. But it's kind of funny to me. It's like part of the mystery, I guess. But yeah, so this was like one of their lippies. It's pretty comfortable. It's got kind of like a little bit of a glossy finish. And then I think we'll get into some eyeshadow now. Since it's spring, I'm feeling like definite color vibes, so I'm gonna go for this one, which I received in last year's mystery bundle. This is the Planet Spirit palette. And I was really happy to receive this because look at the color story. Yes! So pretty for spring and color and all the fun things that heading into summer. I'm just not even going to think today. I'm just going to go for what like calls to me. So there's like so many shades to choose from here. But I think, oh yeah, and this here is also one of the items I received in one of my mystery boxes the year before. And in fact, these are the Odens Eye eyeshadow brushes. And they were like a set, so I'll show you the other ones in a bit. But I think I'm going to start out with this like orangey color here. Right there. And we'll go ahead and put this on the lid. Wow, look at that color payoff. Just in one little swipe. Yeah, that's like beautiful. I like the formula on these shadows and the color payoff with Odens Eye. I've never been disappointed. I've never been disappointed. There are some that did kind of critique last year's Christmas formulation. Or was it this year? No, it was this year's. I didn't purchase this year's because I still have my last year's collection, so I didn't really feel like compelled with the color story to purchase this one. I think it was like there were some whimsical pinks, and there was one palette that was kind of pretty, the Silver Bells. I'm just gonna blend this a bit, and then I'm gonna go for, let's do, I think we'll do this pinky shade here. It's like a hot pink right there. I know, but it's gonna be pretty. And this is what I love about their shadows. Like, they really inspire me to like go out of my comfort zone, try new things, and see what I end up with. And that's what I love. Like, for me, this is my art, this is my creativity, this is my space to kind of just be free and express myself. And so when I'm doing eyeshadow looks, the palettes and the color stories and the artwork, all of it from the brand have always been very inspiring to me. And so, okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this a bit. Yeah, so it's like very colorful, very bright. So if you are one who is not thrilled with color, I would say have a little bit of fallout here. So I'm just gonna blend that away with my handy dandy sponge. And that's me because I use the fluffy brush. I should have used like a pack-on brush probably, but too late now. So I didn't want to show you like you guys the other one. So I've got another Oden's eye brush here. And I'll use that for, let's do some of this deep red shade. It's like a electric red, I want to call it. Oh dear, well that didn't go well. One of my brushes just broke, that's really sad. So we'll do this one instead. So I'm getting some of this red shade here. I mean, they're a few years old, so I guess it's time, right? And I'm just gonna do that on the outer corner. So ideally add some definition. I mean, it'd be cool if I could use like all the colors in this palette, right? Like, that'd be amazing. Let's see how close we can get. Next I'm gonna go in with, let's do this purpley shade. I'm gonna get a different brush now. We're gonna go down under. Let's see, do this purpley shade right in the center. There. And then I'm gonna go try and get all these. I'm gonna get the green on the outer. Here. And then here. So we'll do that here. And we'll do that not on my nose. We'll do that here. Okay. And then we'll get rid of that. Then I think I'm going to, so we've used many of these shades already. We used this one, this one, this one, this one. But now we're gonna go for some shimmers. So I'll do this deep purple on the edges. So I'll do that right here to kind of deepen up what we did on top, but this time it's a shimmer. On top of that deep red, electric red that we picked. And then we're gonna do, let's see, let me think here. We'll do, let's do this shade here in the center of the lid. Hopefully you guys can kind of see the color here. And then in the center here. So kind of like a little bit of a halo. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna go for this one right here. Let's see, it's just so pretty. I just love these like sparkly shades. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous, but then they have like some kind of a fleck. It's like a multi-chrome fleck. So like as the light hits them, they change color. So I'm enjoying that. And then I think the only other shade I haven't used yet then is going to be the yellow shade. This yellow shade right here. So I will get some of that. We'll just do some of that up here. Why not? Up there. we'll do that up there. Okay, so we used every single shade in the palette. Obviously I wouldn't wear this to work, but did I have fun creating it? Yes. Am I living with my products? Yes. Am I feeling bad about not purchasing the other ones? Maybe a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab, let's see, what do we need next? A lot of my makeup is over there in my makeup bag, because I kind of cleared my space off to like film with you guys. So let me see, do I have a mascara over here? Oh, here's one. I'll because this one. Let's go ahead and get this little Christmas baby out. I don't have any mascara. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen any mascara from Odens Eye, so that explains it. Let's use this Kosas one. This Kosas. Oh wait, is this a clear brow gel? It's a clear brow gel. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Thanks guys for sticking around, and thanks for always being so sweet. You guys are amazing. Let's go ahead and just hold, and I will go get my makeup bag. Probably the best thing, right? Okay, I'm back. So I've got the Benefits liner, and that's gonna go down here. In the waterline. And then I've got the Tartelette mascara. This was a sample that you guys saw I got from Ulta, and I really like it. I've only used it once before, but I really like it a lot. But look at that like color. You can really see in the inner corner now as the light catches like all of the different like shades in that multi-chrome. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can surely see it. Okay, I don't want to make you dizzy, but yeah, so that is fun. So I guess from here on out, after this little get ready with me, we're gonna do some tapping on my Odens Eye products that I got in the other mystery bundles, and a little bit more focused discussion about why I did not purchase, the reasons why I did not purchase, other than what I already shared. So we're gonna do those 2 coats, and voila. Yay. Love, love, love. What do you think? Okay. Anyway, so put that Kosas back, and then let's see. So I already showed you guys basically the set of brushes, minus the one that just broke. Came as a set with a makeup brush holder. It's like a cylinder, and that's like actually downstairs. This, oh, that's a mascara on there. Anyway, this blush brush. This was from a different collection. And then I have the lippies, which one I just shared with you. And then there was this one that I haven't unboxed yet. Let's see. This one is in Apricot Girl, and as you can see, I haven't even gotten into this one yet, so I don't need any new ones, right? So that's part of it. I also have the one I just showed you, as well as one of their lippies. This one here. Swatch is a really deep red, and this is in the shade, what is this one? Oh, it's just called a Velvet Lipstick. I'm not sure of the shade, but it is a really deep, it's like a brick red, I want to say. And super cute packaging. I believe this was from the Alpha collection. And along with that, I also got another lippy, which is another red. This is a cream lipstick, and this one is in Tulip Kiss here. Let's swatch that. Actually, that's more of the brick red. Yeah. So, and I have like a lot of that left still. And then I also had one of the single shadows, which is part of the reason why I did not purchase this time. Not because this was not an amazing shadow, quite the contrary. The shadow is insanely beautiful. It's like a multi-chrome with a purple, green, silver, blue, lilac fleck, and it's stunning. I love it. I love it so much. I'm just not good. Here, I'll swatch it for you guys. Can you see? Oh wow, you may not be able to see very good, but it's right there. Maybe I'll focus in a bit. I don't know. But anyway, it's beautiful. But my problem is I don't use my single shadows. And so the thing of it is that they did clarify that there would not be any tools. There would not be any jewelry. They said it would be strictly blushes, highlighters, products that are basically still for sale on the website. And one of the generous gifts with purchase for the larger box was going to contain an empty single shadow case, a 12-pan case. Now, for me, I also was kind of just browsing the site to see, okay, so what are the possibilities? What is it that I'm likely to get? And so I was looking, I was like, oh boy. There were probably, I want to say like a couple hundred single shadow options and bundles and things that were on the website still for sale. And that ultimately really scared me. So I was like, oh, okay. Because I kind of did the same thing with the Sydney Grace mystery bundles. And Sydney Grace is like another great brand. Shadow, very affordable, indie brand, very good quality. But I don't use my single palettes as much. So this was the Planet Spirit that we just did. Get ready with me. I'm going to slow down a little bit. And hopefully you guys can't hear that plane that is overhead. That's one of the reasons I get nervous and kind of speed up a bit, but hopefully not. And then I also have a couple of their highlighters. These are from the Norns collection. And this one is a pinky highlighter. It's got pink and gold and silvery white holographic-y wonderfulness. Let's put some of this on, shall we? Do some of that there. Some of that there. Hopefully you guys can see. Do some on my nose. I haven't really done as much highlighter just because it's like a last step and I am busy usually in the morning. So, but there we go. She's on there now. I loved this Norns collection. It was just so beautiful, so whimsical. Initially, this is what got me into the brand, was the Norns collection. And specifically, what did it was the following palette that I will show you, which is my Norns palette. This is what made me place my first order with Oden's Eye. And it's not just the beautiful artwork on this palette, and it just drew me in for the line, but the color story was just something I'd never seen before. I love her so much. You can kind of see the sheen and the shimmers. And they have such good color payoff that you can kind of see, like, this palette has been used, it has been loved, but, you know, you can kind of see evidence of me using the palette, but just, yeah, no pans yet. And so, that was another factor that came into play in my ultimate decision, was that they did, I guess this was such a popular product that they re-released it just in different formatting for the pants. So this one had like the little circles, and then the new release has like what are they called? I want to say like not trapezoid but parallelogram, like I don't know, it's just like kind of diamondy looking. Anyway, but it's the same color story, and that is also one of the ones that's on the site currently. I was like, oh boy, yeah, I don't want to take the chance of getting that because then I'd have doubles. Also, there were lippies on the site. They had similar packaging to the Alba collection, but I do believe they were different shades, so I think I would have been okay there. But another thing was, I knew there were going to be singles that were related to certain color stories. And so I have this Saga of Freya, which again, just such a beautiful piece of art. Just beautiful. These palettes make me so happy. It's like a little storybook. But look at how cute. So yeah, this is kind of the shade. I guess they're not diamonds, but this is the shape of the ones like when they re-released it. So that is Saga of Freya. So they have single shadow bundles that I think they were like over $100 each bundle, that have similar shades in the color stories of each of these sagas or collections. And so I was thinking, oh gosh, like I already have Saga of Freya. What if I get the shadows that like also travel on the same line? Another thing was there were going to be highlighters. Granted, the highlighters would have been from the Snowman collection, which I don't have any of the Snowman collection, I don't believe. But I have a palette of highlighters, and you just saw the one little highlighter. This one is the Alba highlighter. It has Salamander, Undian, Sylphs, and Gnome. And just beautiful artwork again, but this one has like a bluey, a holographic-y, crystal looking shade, like a snowy white one, and then this one is kind of just like a cream color. And each of these pots comes with a mirror, which is also very cool, so they are nice for travel. But the packaging is beautiful. Would I be mad if I got more to add to my collection? Absolutely not. But again, like I already have 4 highlighters here, another highlighter there, another highlighter there to come. So I was like, yeah, I don't need any more highlighters. So I was like, okay, well, let me just skip. So here's my next highlighter, also from the Norns collection. Norns. And this one is like this beautiful lilac-y color with the marbled white and gold shimmer in it, and it is just breathtaking. Let's put a little of that on too, why not? Go ahead and we'll add that in. But just so fun to play with. Next I have from my first mystery. Oh, and I still have, because they were so cute, the little Odens I bought. Like a little Easter bunny. Easter eggs here. super lovely. Like, that is just presentation. It's just, this is what it looked like when you opened it up, and then the bundle would be like wrapped really well inside. Everything was like really well packaged. So yeah. So here's another that came from my first bundle. This one is Ort. Now I know for sure this one would not have been in there because it is currently sold out. But there were similar versions of the 5-pen palettes, just with different color stories. But the color stories, again, were going to be related to some of the products I already have. So to play it safe, did not order. However, if you want to try Oden's Eye, and you want some beautiful products from indie brands that are colorful and whimsical and beautiful and inspiring, highly recommend at least 1 year going for it, and find a discount code. You can use one. Here is the Ort color story. It's got like a plummy shade, an olive green, like a, I want to say like a gunmetal shade, and then like it's got like the inner corner highlight here, and then it's got another silvery looking shade here. So that is that one. Let's see, and then I have my Merry Christmas palette that I was so happy to receive in last year's mystery bundle. Like, I cannot tell you the joy in my heart when I opened this little baby up. Look at her artwork. She's so beautiful. So gorgeous. And this is, you guys know, my blues palette, but just look, so pretty, so pretty. I cannot handle it. It's just gorgeous palette. And you guys know how frequently I use blue shadows, at least once or twice a week, and so I was thrilled to get this, because the previous year, or no, last year, I did purchase the Christmas palettes. This one is Snow Dream with a little frosty. You guys have seen it up on my wall. One of the gifts with purchase last year was the silk scarves. So I have like a frosty one. Not sure where that one is. I need to find it. But, and then I also have this snowman one here on my wall. And those came with as a free gift. But stunning artwork. Little frosty there on the front. And the color story on this was just breathtaking to me. Look at that. Such a beautiful, icy, whimsical, festive snow dream. Perfectly titled. And again, I'm tapping on the mirror because the mirror comes in the palette. I really was like drawn to the red shade here, and then just like they have cute little like Christmassy names. And then next with the frosty came a reindeer. And these just make me so happy. It's part of like, honestly, like my Christmas decor in my vanity space. Like, I put these out and it feels like Christmas, and more than likely you guys are gonna see like a Christmas in July with these little babies, because I love Christmas and I love my own inside. So these may make a return. But these are the palettes I want to bring in, so that I'm not feeling the FOMO so much when everyone starts unboxing their mystery bundles. But here's this color story. You got some like icy pink, silver, I think we're safe. I actually have a neighbor in the building next door. He loves music. Like, I'm not sure, he might be like a retired musician, I don't know, because I often hear him playing his guitar and harmonica. It's like a bluesy, rocky, jazzy kind of thing. And so when he gets home, he like sits in his car and finishes listening to whatever song is on. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can't hear any of that in the background. If you can, I apologize. Yeah, anyway, I only have a couple palettes left, so here we go. So yeah, this was gonna be the Hey Reindeer. And I do have one palette that's actually currently in my car that is like one of my favorite palettes of all time. I'll have to show you guys another time, but I wanted to get this filmed and get it up for you guys. So that is the Hey Reindeer. And then lastly, I have the Stone and Rock palette, which when I initially did my unboxing, I wasn't sure if it was going to be similar to the Ort palette. So initially I did not open this palette up when I got it, but then I did. And look at this color story. Oh my gosh. So stunning. You've got your grungy greens. This is my grungy green palette. You've got grays. You've got just such a wearable palette. And again, for Spirit Day, I'm often doing like yellows and greens. But this is Stone and Rock. And this is still on the website. So more than likely this would be something that I would probably receive again. So that was just kind of like, you know, the icing on the cake just to determine that, okay, yes, this was the right decision to not partake this time. And so that is my Oden's Eye collection. A little bit of discussion, a little bit of bouncing thoughts around of my no buy, making a conscious decision, having a little self-restraint, and a little get ready with me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.